What's going on, guys? Kyle here, Jailbreak Central, and welcome to the iPhone 6 rumor roundup video. So there's been so many leaked images and specs of the iPhone 6. I'm going to try and sum up as many as I can in this video. There's just so much to cover, so I've actually written down a couple notes. So if I lose track of it, forgive me. But start off by talking about some specs. So bigger iPhone, 5.5-inch model. That's screen size diagonally across. And there's also going to be a 4.7-inch model, so two different iPhone models. We'll talk about the price difference in those a little bit later in the video. It's also supposed to be included the A8 chip, faster than the A7 chip, of course. And there's been numerous leaked images of the logic board that basically validate this claim. Several reports say that the new logic board will also boast the much anticipated near-field communication technology, as well as a faster new 802.11ac Wi-Fi chip, which would be pretty awesome. That's definitely something new in the iPhone. An upgrade to the LTE modem is also possible, although we're not really sure about that. In August, a pile of rumors made it look fairly likely that Apple will include the NFC capabilities, which for those of you who don't know, that would be like if you go into a store, you can sort of tap your phone against a little scanner, and then it will bring up a profile on you with credit card information, all that stuff, and you can just pay like that. Opens up a ton of interesting stuff for advertising agencies, but let's not get too into that. A leaked schematic earlier in the month sort of confirmed the existence of the NFC chip. You know, it's sort of fuzzy, but it does look like that will be included in the iPhone 6. And a couple weeks later, sources with knowledge of Apple's plans to enter the mobile payment market said the technology would be included in the iPhone 6. So definitely be awesome to see that, sort of like a e-wallet, they're calling it. Now, the battery in the iPhone 6 will probably be the largest battery that we've seen so far. The 5.5-inch device is supposed to come with a 2100 mAh battery, which would be a large improvement over the current iPhone 5S's, which is only 1560 mAh. So other rumors will say that the bump will be smaller, and the iPhone 6 may only have a 1800 mAh battery, but still an increase, so we'll definitely see some, better battery life, I should say. Although it's still nothing compared to the Samsung Galaxy S5s, which is almost 2,800 mAh, which is just incredible. But definitely an increase in battery, which would be cool. Some more schematics leaked suggest that one or both of the new iPhone 6 models will offer a 128 gigabyte storage option, which is freaking ridiculous. I don't even know who needs that much storage, but that is supposed to be included. It'd be pretty cool. Maybe people who take photos or a lot of videos with it would be interested in that. Again, prices for that we'll talk about a little bit later in the video. Next up, we're talking about iOS 8. Now, this isn't specifically iPhone 6, but the iPhone 6 will, of course, include iOS 8. And for the most part, we sort of already know what it looks like. They announced the new mobile operating system a couple months ago. Various writers from, you guys know, the popular website Gizmodo have been testing it out, and they say it works pretty well. The betas are out, and I actually have a video on this channel if you guys want to check it out on how to get iOS 8 beta, so you guys can test it out for yourself, but definitely interesting. Not too much going on with that, some new health kit apps, better camera apps, stuff like that, but nothing too interesting, so I'm actually going to move on with that. Now, the cost of the new iPhone will definitely be interesting. Usually, Apple keeps their price structure pretty similar. They don't change it too much compared to previous years. So the new cost of the 5.5-inch iPhone 6 would be up to $300 with a contract. And then the mid-range 4.7-inch iPhone would run for $200. And of course, the larger the gigabyte model you have, the more the price would increase. So it would be $300 with a contract for a 16 gigabyte 5.5-inch iPhone 6. And then $200 for a 16 gigabyte 4.7-inch iPhone. Now, the other phones, the iPhone 5S will see a price cut, probably around $100 with a contract. Although there have been some rumors that the iPhone 5C won't even exist at all, which is definitely interesting. So far, Apple hasn't had a ton of success with the 5C, even though it seems like a lot of people have them. They're not doing that well with it, so they might actually discontinue it completely, which would either raise or lower the value depending on if people still want the 5C. So we'll see what happens there. So if you have a 5C, definitely hang on to it. It might be worth something if they do discontinue it. Now, when will it be available? There's a lot of talk about this because Apple, as you guys know, are trying to include the sapphire glass screen for the iPhone 6, but there's been a lot of production issues with that. I did a video a little while back on the sapphire glass. If you guys don't know what that is, so check it out. But the 5S last year was announced on September 10th and then hit shelves in stores September 20th. So we should expect something similar to that this year with the 4.7-inch iPhone 6 hitting stores on September 19th. The 5.5-inch is a little bit, not as clear. Again, that's mainly because of manufacturing issues, specifically with the sapphire glass, but we will see. The 5.5-inch still could come out on September 19th, but again, just have to wait and see. Other than that, guys, that was the iPhone 6 Roundup rumor video. A ton of stuff. I know there's tons of stuff that I missed. If you guys want to let someone else know of something that you know that I didn't mention, feel free to leave it in the comments section. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day, and as always, see you guys later.